Every adventure of transition, every push through the path of wildness has its breakthrough moment. I remember once, some of you that have been with me for a while might remember, there was a video where I started on this winding road in Japan and wound going up the road and then down the side of a hill and into a overgrown tea patch, which had been abandoned for, at least 5 years. And it was a thicket like the likes of which Briar Rabbit could hardly get through. And remember, I climbed down on my hands and knees and crawled through a borehole, the wild boar used to tunnel through these things. And, big giant spiders down there and all kinds of stuff. It was scary down there, and I didn't know if I was going to encounter a boar. I didn't know where I was. Had no idea where the other side would lead. And I eventually made it through. You may remember it. Every now and then I'd pop up through, push my way through the tea and the feral tea. Where the hell am I? Back down and going through. And I wound up at a river and jumping in the river and making finished off with a monologue with my arms akimbo, or not akimbo, but kind of akimbo, like this. I remember that moment. That's the path of wildness, literally, deciding a route, considering the options. If you read my book, Going Alone, or you watch the videos, enough of the Good Life videos, you'll get the idea of what the path of wildness is. It's one of the principles. It's the first principle that I came up with. And it's basically a catalyst to action, a way to help us to move forward in life when fear or doubt, immobilize us. And I'm eating my words right now. I'm eating my dog food right now, pushing through the path of wildness. Can't imagine how many times throughout today, this transition day, as my brother did, my one day of unemployment between my old life, my new job. This has been a really, really hard day. If it seems like I'm posting a lot on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and elsewhere, it's because it's kind of gasps for, hold my hand, I'm not alone because I'm scared. It's really scary doing this, more so than coming from Japan, 6 years ago. Largely because I have so much more responsibility. This is not a job where I start the job and I go through orientation and they tell me what to do. This is a job where I start the job, I go through orientation, and I tell them what needs to be done. So, it's like, do I know what the hell needs to be done? I better, because my old job's gone. And I just got the email like 15 minutes ago confirming the new job. That was a bit of a gamble, leaving without that. Anyway, I'm through that prickly thorn bushes right now. It just feels like I pushed past it after the shower. And a couple of things did that. I was really feeling like crap when I was out there on the pier. I don't know if I posted anything from there. I took a walk out on the Ventura Pier, and it was windy and cold and blustery, and I missed my family, and I felt alone, and I felt old, and I felt fragile, and like I don't know what I'm doing, and what the hell did I get myself into? Why did I leave a place that I'm doing well, that my coworkers like me, that my projects are manageable, I know everybody. Well, it's not hard. Why am I doing that? Why did I trade that for so much more difficult, so much more challenging, going into the unknown, taking all this risk? I no longer have a union protecting me. I'm now an at-will employee. The city management can let me go with no notice, and I have no recourse. Why did I trade all that? Well, this video wasn't made to answer that question, but the answer is basically for the adventure, for the new life, for the chance to bump the career up another notch, and to make the world try to make the world a little better place, But I think I'm through it. I think I'm through the anxiety that I've been feeling. Had dinner, had a beer. I don't drink much at all, but I had a beer just to kind of relax the nerves. That helped a little bit. I made that video before I had the video at the restaurant. Came back here, got the I got the confirmation letter, email. And I'm through the other side. It's interesting to think it's so easy to live our entire lives sedate in a way, in one comfortable position in life, one posture of career, or one attitude of home, or one perspective of companionship and living. And perhaps, or perhaps not. If you're of the not, then good for you. But if you are the one, like me, if you're part of this tribe that kind of longs for something else, what else is out there? What other lives could I live? But you don't do it for the fear of pushing through those brambles, where the boar may linger, the spiders certainly are, and you may get lost, and who knows? I can't tell you it'll work out. But I will suggest that in the spirit of living this one life that I think we get, I don't think you get another one. I don't think there's anything more. Spirit of living that to the best advantage possible, make the most of it. I think it's a worthwhile gamble, within reason. Don't go free climbing Half Dome without a rope. That's madness. But why not learn to climb, or learn the skill, or move to that city, or whatever it is that's your dream. It's going to be hard, but I can tell you from lots of experience, it's fun to push through the other side, and it makes for, as my daughter says, a hell of a story. So with that, I'll sign off. Thanks for listening to me as I kind of meditate over the passage. I'll go to sleep soon, wake up in the morning, and begin a new career. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.